Well, okay. So let's start and let's meet and greet our first speaker. And it's a bit slightly crazy, Algirdas Stonys. Algirdas Stonys is a startup mentor, investor, and a philanthropist, as well as a founder and CEO of a globally operating consulting and product engineering service company, TeleSoftas. Algirdas will be speaking about how the future is now, but actually, I think the future is yesterday, Algirdas. We have no time. Please welcome on stage, Algirdas.
Hey, hello everybody! Wow, such a wonderful weather today. Hey, let's go, let's have a party. Yeah, actually, I say that the future is now because I just take a look at the retrospective. Look, we started the Startup Weekend movement in 2010, and all our dreams came true. And I see this big event right now, and this is actually what was my dream about the future. So it happened. My dream has happened, and I have I see all the people now, very beautiful people, and I just have this a word. It's called sweaters, and I have type of people who I call sweaters. So that would be the guys. That's with scarves and sweaters. So this is how Startup Weekend, the first Startup Weekend looked in 2010 in Kaunas. So you see these guys, they are everybody so interested in something, and they are getting ready to make their pitches. Actually, if you have, if you know a little bit of history about Lithuanian and Lithuanian startup community, you can recognize, by the way, over there you see Justas sitting from Vinted, and here is Eddie Balchikonis from TruckDuck. And actually all those people 10 years ago, they were just like students that, or just people who were looking for some opportunities, and actually all of them have achieved tremendous success. Look at this Daumantas Dvilinskas. Look at his sweater, like rainbows here. He is getting ready to pitch his first pitch for TransferGo. And over there you see more people. You see Povilas, who is now making a breast enhancers for all asthmatics of all the world. And over there, the guys sitting from VirtuStream. And VirtuStream was brought to Kaunas, established as a company with engineers, and then they got sold to MC, and then they got sold to Dell, and actually they got sold for $67 billion. And they're sitting over there with these sweaters. Actually, they made the largest acquisition deal in the history of the world. So they've been a part of it. So, and over there, look at me. It's like investors. This is a row for investors. It's Asta from Katu. You can see Darius Žakaitis over there. He's over. It's really, maybe 8 chairs. And now we have full bistro of investors and angels and venture capitalists. So everything that we've been wishing for happened. So future is today. And over here, Algirdas Noreika again. Then they've established a virtual reality company that is making 3D projections. So it only took us 8 years, and we have transformed from underground events with just enthusiasts to this big event with governmental funding, with all like international presence. So we have achieved what we wanted. And yeah, as you know, Vinted got like millions of profit every month. Then Oberlo have greatest exit in Lithuania with $15 million. Then we have TruckDuck, who got sold to Adobe. So these guys, all who've been sitting 8 years ago, just like you are sitting today, so achieved really, really good success. Actually, Deloitte agency, they've made a review of 500 companies in Central Europe and Eastern Europe. And you know what? 6 of fastest growing companies are actually Lithuanian. So we are doing really, really well. And so, yeah, TeleSoftas is number 50, by the way. And deeper here is the fastest growing company in Central Europe, in Eastern Europe. So there is no company that is growing faster in Czech Republic, in Poland, in Romania, Bulgaria. Such a huge, huge region, and Lithuanians are fastest growing. So let's say high five. We made this is what was a dream. Even 2 years ago it was a dream, but the dream came true. Lithuanians have, it's a fact that Vilnius and Lithuania is the capital for all the entrepreneurship in Europe, because Central and Eastern Europe is the fastest growing region in the whole Europe, and Lithuania is the fastest from Eastern and Central. So it's cool. I mean, it's a really, really good result, and I think I'm even afraid to think about next 8 years, because in 8 years from now we have attracted many capital to Lithuania, and all this success happened without big capital. And now, when we will invest more, in 8 years, perhaps we're going to become the center of the world. And Lithuania is going to perhaps become next Silicon Valley, that is maybe something totally different than Silicon Valley, maybe much better than Silicon Valley. Since 2012, we have 400% of growth. Actually, it didn't, I think Silicon Valley had less numbers in 2000. So we're already making better results than USA. So cheer up, Lithuania, go for it. And with that said, I would like to think, like, if take a look at the person who is next to you, who is sitting maybe behind you, or who is sitting on your left, and he is the next Steve Jobs, and he is the next Bill Gates of the world. And with that opportunity, not to invest would be a big loss. So all investors, I invite you to invest into Lithuanian startups. Every pitches that you're going to hear today are going to be worth gold and diamonds. So invest like there is no tomorrow. Thank you very much. Yay.